Welcome to the first video lecture for Chapter 6. This one will be about work. Throughout this chapter, we will look at energy, conservation of energy, and how to transfer it between one object to another. This, in my mind, is one of the most important and central points of all of physics. Energy is the ability to really be able to cause a change, whether it is a change in motion or a change in shape, or any other kind of change for an object. Work is this we will look at the transfer of mainly mechanical energy throughout this section, and for this, work is a force applied to an object over some displacement. It's important to notice that it's displacement and not just distance, so you actually have to have a change in position. Another important concept here is that the force only matters what is in the same direction as the displacement. So if you pull at an angle for some reason on something, you're not applying the maximum amount of force that you can to increase the amount of work, as shown by these diagrams. Below here we have work is equal to force times a cosine, that's whatever angle you're pulling at, and S stands for the displacement. The unit for energy is the joule, so therefore, since work is the transfer of energy, it will also have the joule for its unit. 1 joule is equal to a Newton meter. This means that a 1 Newton force applied over a 1 meter distance is equal to a joule. Work is a scalar. It does not have direction as a vector. You can only have gain work or lose energy. You can't have it going in a certain direction at 40-something degrees or something. So there is no direction for work, but it can be positive or negative. So in the case of this weightlifter over here, they're doing positive work in pushing it up to the top, and then there's negative work coming back down because the force is still applied upwards, but the displacement is going downwards. Here are the 3 ways that you can do work on an object for this chapter. The hardest one to really view is the heat adding thermal energy to an object. This is always due to friction. We experience friction in our daily lives, and while it is very sometimes unnoticed or overlooked, it is important to understand that there is a transfer of energy occurring between 2 materials that rub against each other. And this can be measured with like a thermometer, but we often don't look at that aspect of it. Here are 2 quick questions that I'd like you to fill out online using the link on the website. Mr. Wolf pushes downward with a force of 300 newtons on a table at an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. So I'm pushing forward somewhat and pushing downward. How much work did he do if the table moved 1.26 meters? And second, what does it mean to have positive or negative work? Thank you very much, and have a good night.